I don't want to stress off driving across country, getting kicked out of spots, not getting one trick. I want to be able to skate a spot, not get a trick, and still had fun.
First night we get into Portugal, like I can't even sleep because like little dude's just snoring. I kind of pass out, like right when I'm falling asleep, it's like I hear him talk, and all of a sudden he's like shoots out of his bed and he's like all disoriented, like where are we? Oh my God! Like it's like we're in Portugal, settle down, like you'll be switch flipping in no time, whatever.
I got roughed up. This spot really roughed me up. Rolling you. Yeah, right.
Right when we get into France, like I'm just filming shit, whatever, and I'm like filming this dog, it's all like scared, and then all of a sudden it just attacks.
Paris. Deja vu, video radio.
Have I told you guys?
Of course it's good.
Dude ran butt naked across the course with an alien mask on. That's the first time I've ever seen a streaker at a skate demo. Only in Europe. You never see some fool do that shit in America, that's for sure.
I don't want to skate this ledge. I don't have my wallet, and I don't have my camera that I just bought, and I lost my plane tickets. Those are all separate occasions.
Why?
I'm a goof.
Wow. Just decided to skate with his plane ticket. Crowd in his pocket. You can't skate with plane tickets, right? Might as well just throw them on the ground and grab them later. No.
Little stair session with Jeremy Rogers doing 38 tricks, and Jerron tried to spark in the mission and got a hot pocket. But yeah, he was definitely out for the rest of the trip, but he wants to save this trick for his video part, so you don't get to see that. Sorry, cut. And then half hour later, crank down.
It's like gnome up here. Not safe.
Purple man down, Dubs down, Crank down, Frostin' down. 8 days in. Clock is turning.
I don't know. Talk of Germany got me a little shook up. Just had a panic attack. Jumped on the first flight out. Left a voicemail to Rick. Told him I'm out.
Where is Boston? Where is Boston? Where is Boston?
I just seen the whole future when he hit the ground, man. I knew that was bad news. I knew it was bad news for Carol, bad news for the Barge.
Okay, yeah, it was the worst slam of my life. I know people slam harder, but fuck. Okay, sorry. It was my worst slam. and I thought I was done for the rest of the trip for a second, but it ended up not being that bad. We're on the plane, and then Jeremy's like, you know, Rick's not on the plane. He's not going to Prague. And I just thought he was fucking around the whole time. And then we get off the plane, and Rick wasn't there, and then I found out it was serious.
Prague, bull! It's the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia, it's in Russia. I'm just kidding, it's in Europe. Yeah, Whoopi, check out the clouds, bull! Check out the clouds!
Jan took us out on a fat-ass boat ride and just a trip around the harbor there in Prague. And that was amazing. The boat took us to the demo. We got dropped off at a demo in a tugboat. It was pretty tight.
Demo console.
Show up at the demo. Basically, there was a bunch of crazed Mighty Boss Tone fans soaking wet in the rain all over the ramps. We're like, okay, is anybody expecting to see skating? And Carol starts just annihilating the rail in the rain. The Boss Tones fans just started flipping out. They were up there with their shirts off, dancing around. They were so amped. Like, those two guys, they got their money's worth that day. After the ramp, we went outside and we got rowdy. Just started with a couple of spits and cigarette butts and full beer. And if anybody fell victim to the pit, they were just bummed. The pit was so trite. Later, bud.
Check that little freak
Euros.
All right, so it's quite a, how should I say it? It's quite a...
Harsh,
yeah,
Euro,
harsh.
Barge.
Harsh, barge. Harsh, harsh, harsh.
So when you're flying home from Austria, what were you thinking about? Where's the first place you were gonna go?
I wish we could just be at Northridge. Northridge. All right, so we're on a boat, like, this is supposed to be a fun little boat ride, and this dude, one of the distributors, thinks it's a good idea to bring out these shots of, like, double Jaeger or something crazy, like with fish or little animals in it or something weird, like in the shot. Beef jerky, I think it was.
Yeah!
It's the most beautiful thing.
Always something wrong from this guy.
Yeah, right.
Never good enough. Yeah, right, you heard it.
He's just like talking to me, like checking his wheels, clicking them back and forth. And he's like, kind of psyched. I got this nollie heel flip nose down like a 19 stair hubba. I'm like, damn, you better be psyched. And then I see the footage and it's just little spastic Johnny just flaring down like some conveyor belt. You got people throwing bottles at him, and then we're just watching the footage like this kid is definitely tweaked.
My first 20 stair hubba was pretty tight. Bobby, out there skating at 20, so you better get on it, you know?
At first I got up and I thought my wrist was bent backwards, so I thought my arm was broken, and then I pulled it up and next thing you know I couldn't even breathe. I was wheezing and shit, like I was like I was scared for a second. I didn't know what the hell happened. I thought I like collapsed a lung or something.
Got your boo-boo, sprained my wrist.
In-store blints, and so blints that they decided to mush us against the wall and not give a shit on what the hell was going on.
Broke down on the freeway.
Charles de Gaulle, France, airport. Go!
Jeremy is a mess. He is all over the place. I think he loses stuff because he can't think about anything but skating. If he puts down his jacket at a skate spot, he's so concerned about the trick that he just doesn't worry about his wallet, his ticket. He loses his wallet, he loses his tickets. None of them are really lost, but he had to learn a lesson. So at first he leaves his ticket on the counter at the airport. Rick takes that just to teach him a lesson, just thinking that his ticket's gone. I have him convinced that it'll cost $2,000 to rebook it. He's stressing out. I mean, as stressed out as a little kid can get, which isn't very stressed. Thought it would be a lot worse, but he was just like, oh, okay, dude, I'll just take the train. That'll be cool. But at the end of it all, he got his tickets back, he got his camera back and his wallet back. And he said, dude, I got my camera back, my wallet back, and my plane tickets. This is the dopest lesson I ever learned.
I'm pretty good with my stuff, but I just happened to lose my wallet and my camera and my plane tickets too. That sucked. Well, I was told that I still did lose my plane ticket, so I had to like take a train ride that was supposedly 36 hours when everyone else had to fly for like 25 minutes. To see how that worked, I guess I was supposed to be on a freight train with like some animals and stuff, because that was the only way to get there. Yeah, I was pretty bummed. I was hoping I could at least get flat ground on the train, you know?
Bobby, what's up? Should be skating instead of playing golf. Thought I could do a trick and apparently man down. Little facial on the Le Dome. Big guy on a little board.
Mike Carroll's so cool.
He's so hot right
He's one of the hottest guys in Paris right now.
I was sitting there thinking like, damn, what if he doesn't get on one time? What's he gonna do? So he didn't get on one time. I saw what he had to do, and that pretty much sucked. But I feel him because my heel's fucked too. I couldn't imagine what my heel would have did if I jumped down that. It would have probably fell off.
No, I love Prince.
If anybody's ever seen the movie Rain Man, that's probably the best way to describe Jeremy. Just what's going on in his head. And they didn't really ever figure out Rain Man. This could be Rain Man.
This guy's on Xanax.
We're in Austria for Game 7. And whatever, we're gonna make a long story short, and the Lakers just beat that ass, okay? And Viva got a little sour, but you know, that's the breaks. We'll see you next year. How should we end the video?
Just Beeble. Gotta be Beeble. Handstand push-ups, fade to black before he hits the ground.
12, dude.
When's the girl video coming out?
We should start editing it and put it out in 2 weeks. Everyone's done, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
This is a girl skateboard copyright 2002. Yeah, right.